Feeling good. Feeling good.
Everybody freaks out if you miss like one day of practice, so we always have to check on that.
Yeah, I'm feeling great.
What's changed with that for you? Like, I know you've talked in the past about making sure that your body's right, spending all that extra time. What's that process like for you?
I just feel like it's just like self-commitment. I feel like I just had to hone in on myself, eating, just sleep. Rest is a huge part of recovery. And, I just felt like I really need to take a next step in the process, recovering my body, and just being a professional about my body. And I think I took that step, I took that, I ran with it. I think it's working great.
I don't remember if we talked to you in the spring or not, but that Clemson game just felt like probably the best one you had.
Yeah.
And that everything was about to build to that. Frustration for you to have to hit the pause after that. How did you do it?
Frustration. Ooh. I was so mad, man. Like when I got that call, I'm like, are you kidding me? Like out of all people, man. Man, but nah, it was I think it was just I feel like with everything I go through, God has a plan. My mom always says that. So I don't really ever like dwell on the past. I just always take it as just a learning experience. So I just learn from it. I feel like, it was just, I could carry that fire I had, and that bitter taste I had, that not being with my brothers, not being, in a position to help my brothers. So I could just take that and put it into this year, put my all into it. So I'm just, whatever game I go on to this year, I'm thinking about what happened last year. I'm trying to, do everything I can to get back to the same place we were last year, help out. So.
What are your personal expectations for this year? I'm sure team goals are most important, but just for you personally, especially as we were saying, like as well as you were playing last year, what are your personal expectations this year?
Personal expectations, I feel like the sky's the limit for me. And I feel like if I hone in on my technique, trusting the process and what Coach Jay says, I just feel like I could just be the best in the country. We could be the best in the country. We got so much talent on the D line. Just iron sharpens iron. Even on the O line, going against Nick, Thayer, Devon, all those kids every day. That's just nothing but help. Iron sharpens iron. So I just feel like that's what's really been getting me ready for the season.
Tyreke, what did you feel like you kind of tapped into there at the end of last year? The Clemson game, even the Northwestern game, you knew the best game there too as well. But just those two games, what kind of clicked for you in them?
I just felt like I just try to give myself like a just leave it all out there mentality. Just be relentless when I was playing. I just wanted to make sure everybody knew my name when I was done playing the game. Like, I just wanted to make sure like I was making a dominant impact in the game. And whether it was making plays or not making plays, if I was doing something that would free up my guy, that means something for me too. So that's what I was just trying to do. Just focus on the little things, that will amount to the big things. And I just think it really went well with me. So I'm just gonna keep doing that. Just keep training, keep putting one foot in front of the other, and just, trying to just put one in the bank every day. Just get better every day, get better every game. Improve every game, and just show the country and put on for Ohio State.
Tyreke, where did you watch the national championship game, and what was that like?
I was in my hotel room. Yeah, so yeah, I was pretty cooped up in the hotel room. I was just sitting there with mad. You can imagine, I was just sitting there, couldn't really do nothing. But, yeah.
How much did you think even during that game, this is going to drive me, and I'm going to be so motivated for it?
It definitely drove me. Definitely put a fire behind me. I didn't want to. I feel like it wasn't right leaving out like that. And just felt like I just had something to prove. I felt like I had more to give to this program. And I feel like that I could go out there and we got another chance at this. We got a great team this year. And I feel like I could be a part of it. I could definitely make a big help, a big push to get to where we were last year. I'm not gonna go out like that. I didn't even play. I gotta see it. I was just telling my teammates, I'm like, man, I didn't even get to see the atmosphere. Like, I didn't even get to see what it was like. So I gotta get back. I got to.
If you had been able to play,
Yeah, it was a thought. If I could have put some good games in front of me, but like I said, God has a plan. Like that's what my mom tells me, and I think it was for the best of me, you know, just to get some more experience under my belt. You know, I'm new to playing football since my junior year in high school, so I just felt like, you know, getting some more experience wasn't a bad thing for me. You know, honing on my technique and getting better at my technique. You know, I wasn't the best that I felt like I could be. Like y'all said, I showed up the last part of the season, so I wanted to put on display the whole season. You know, that I could be dominant and I could be a force to reckon with. So that's what you know, drove my decision.
I want to get your take on the two freshmen, Jack and Jesus.
I think the sky, like I said, the sky's the limit for them. All the tools, all the you know, tangibles that they need to be a great pass rusher, you know, and defensive end at the next level right here. All they got to do, you know, is just hone in. They work hard. You know, they're great kids. You know, they're cool to be around. I just think, you know, they're gonna be great. So they're working hard right now.
Tyreke, this defense is going to have all new linebacker court. There's new guys in the secondary. As a defensive line, do you guys feel pressure or just like you guys have a lot of returns there? To kind of be like a keeper of defense?
No, it's no pressure because, you know, a lot of the guys that are starting on the linebacker core we've been here with, you know, like Tyreke. Tyreke is one of the guys that's on the linebacker core. Like, I've been with Tyreke, you know, since my freshman year. Like, a lot of those guys. And the guys that are coming in, you know, the new guys, they're real mature. You know, they've been real mature about the situation that they've been put in. So I think, you know, they go hard. You know, they work hard, really hard. And that's something I noticed from them. You know, if you could have that hard working mentality, you know, and always want to get better. I feel like if you hungry to get better, then the sky's the limit. I feel like it's nothing that can hold you back on yourself.
Tyreke, there was a sense that you guys were getting a lot of pressure last year, but not converting them maybe into as many sacks as you wanted. What's the breaking point to get there, to turn that into what you want?
You got to win your one-on-ones quicker. I feel like you can't. A lot of people want to blame like other things, but I feel like at that point you can just look at yourself like, what do you do? What can you do to get better? What can you do to get around your opponent faster? So that's what I did. You know, with myself, I seen like a lot of like my pressure rate, but I'm like, it's not equivalent to like what the sacks. So I'm like, it's something I'm doing wrong. You know, whether I'm not hitting the hands right, you know, I'm not bending the edge, I'm not bursting. And that's something I need to work on. So like that's why I've been trying to work on, you know, fixing. So we could all turn those, you know, those pressures into sacks.
When you guys are in the room and talking as rushman, were you, I don't know, what was the sense? Were you satisfied with the pressure rate? Were you getting criticized for not getting the sacks? Like,
no, we never satisfied. You know, we're always trying to get better. You know, we're always hungry to get better. But it was just like, man, like it was a lot of just missed sacks. So we just, you know, just got to go out there and get better. That's what we told ourselves. Like, man, we can't be sad, and you know that we're not getting the sacks. Like, I mean, we still doing something right. So all we gotta do is, you know, fix it's the little things that, you know, amount to the big things. So maybe it was like you got around him, but you didn't burst to the quarterback, or you didn't stick your hand out to get a sack fumble, like when he had put his hand back to throw it. So like it's just little things like that make when you look at the pressure rate, it makes you think about like, am I doing everything right? Am I doing all the little things right? You know, is there something else I can work on? Because I mean, you know, I always said like. I talked to Chase, and you know, Chase wouldn't have missed the sacks, you know, if he was out there. So I just tell myself, like, man, I'm not about to make any excuse for myself, you know, because I'm not getting there. So, yeah, that's not an excuse for me not to get the sack. Yeah, I'm not letting that be something I'm gonna stick with. So we gotta turn those into sacks.